Katie York sent to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
And how do you really build on setting a new NFL record last week? I'm not sure you can. What we saw out of him might go down as his single greatest performance in an NFL uniform. What he can do, and we'll try to do here, is carry that momentum from last week into this week and go get them another win.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
That's cut beyond the marker. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now from the gun. He's going deep this time. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. Not more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He puts some power left. He's got it inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. You're good on the point after. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On now is York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 14. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's going to throw this one. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons break the tie here in the first. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Across the 45 and still going. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now the shotgun give to Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has it down close. Touchdown, Buffalo. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Now is York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Falcons are being led back out. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to the air here. He put everything he had into... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
2nd and 13. Got Washington, it's complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing.
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got third down well inside field goal range. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. They'll run it with Robinson. And that hit stops him in his tracks. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Another one for Cook. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Allen. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start. Out wide, and it's intercepted. He breaks a tackle. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Allen. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills first down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. And it's the Bills looking at 2nd and 1. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. It is caught left side. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Now he's York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before... The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Allen looking to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And that's good for a gain of 5. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Allen. Hits him on the in route. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Juju Brents with a stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he sails that one over the end zone. So we've reached halftime with the visit. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work... First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try the right side with Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, Looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Allen setting up play action. Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Allen now on first down. Gets this to Kincaid. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Again, Allen to the air. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jordan Battle with the INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw it. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And he got this close to midfield before going out. To throw here on first down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. He's looking deep once again. This is brought in at the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll throw it again. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Trying to work quickly now. Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He finds Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Cook trying this one up the gut. Across midfield to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till... Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a give to Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This one's caught. And in, touchdown, Buffalo. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw now. He's trying another one deep. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Setting up a throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bills will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, Allen. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Bronc. A response in order as they take over. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 32. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Allen on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go. Here we go. 70 range. 70 range. Ready, ready?
They'll come out throwing. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 2nd and 8. Pass complete to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Back to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Bills.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a James Cook touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Falcons 21. Cade York.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense
At their own 25-yard line.
drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out a little short of the 40. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Got a man. It's Thomas. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And the defense piles on at the end here. The Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.